Hello Virgo, thank you for tuning into your love read. For the main part of the read, I'm going to use the Daily Tarot by Renata Lechner. The sun keeps moving today, making it difficult. Well, the angle in which it's coming in here. Never mind. The supportive oracle cards, the Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle deck by John Holland. I know it does say tarot, but to me, I use this more as an oracle deck, so that's why I'm going to use this with this one. Feels more like an oracle deck to me. Virgo. Relationship first, single second. Let's see what we got. That's a good one. Yeah. Alright, so this is what I get for prejudging things. Eight of Cups. What is in front of you? Where are you going? Not knowing where things are going, but feeling fairly... well, it's kind of like, what's in front of me? Where am I going? What possibilities really lie ahead? That's what this version of the Eight of Cups feels like for me. Because this person's standing in the water the way they are. But let's leave that where it is. Seems to be the overlying energy to this situation here. The situation, I do feel like this is a good situation between you and your partner, because I feel like this is kind of like the base. King of Cups with your partner, you have the Three of Cups, your partner has a lot of love for you, you enjoy a lot of social connections with your partner. This feels good. Spiritually, I don't think we're ready for that yet. Those are coming in soon, but I'm getting, they have love, you like the connection. I'm getting the Five of Wands on their side, and I'm getting like they're proposing a change, or nope, they're saying that's not right. So what are we saying? It's not a change, but what is, they don't want to change. They're opposing change, and you seem like you have the Page of Pentacles here. That's the beginning. Like that's like he's like the page there is holding a little baby Ace of Pentacles. Like it's kind of like you're presenting forward like things that need to go differently in the future, and you're starting to veer it a different way. You're trying to veer it a different way. And I'm getting your partner seems to be opposing change quite animately. Like they're very outspoken about it. They do not want this change. You got the Page of Pentacles though. Ironically, maybe because it's a Virgo reading, I kind of feel like you're starting to present a change very slowly. Because pages are usually messengers or passive energy. I feel like you're bringing in a change very slowly. You're starting to present it, you're starting to talk about it. It's almost like if you're getting ready for a trip, you're just kind of like starting a list of things you're going to need for that trip. It's like that type of slowness, if that makes sense. Now, your partner does not react to this well, is what I'm getting. That Five of Wands makes me feel like they do not react to it well. And what their challenge card is, the Queen of Pentacles. Like, they're telling you that things should be going the same way. Things are cemented in. They're very comfortable with how things are. They feel like things work the way they are. I don't know if you can see that card. This is the Queen of Pentacles. They don't want things to change. They're feeling like things are en route in a good way, and they don't feel like they need to change. They're very emotionally invested in the way things currently are. Alright, that makes sense to me. Because I was like, because she's not, well, she can be stubborn. So, alright, that makes sense. And don't get caught up in the gender of that card, of course. Your challenge card is the Ten of Swords. Now, the way your partner is reacting to this, that's why you got the Ten of Swords. I feel like this comes from that reaction. Your Ten of Swords is a reaction, as a result of this Five of Wands from your partner. You're feeling like, you know, you just got slapped down, you just got the door slammed in your face, you got shut down quickly. Yeah, I don't know about shut down, but what I'm getting here is that opposition is making you, it's devastating you, because you're like, the way you're coming at it is like it's time to make this change, and you're getting shot down. Your partner doesn't want this change. And I'm wondering if they don't want it yet, or if they don't want it at all, because it feels kind of dicey which way that actually is going there. I guess you're going to know better from what you're receiving. But I'm seeing it's time, it's at this time that to release yourself from that Ten of Swords, you have the Hanged Man card. Now, the way this feels better to me is because the Hanged Man it's kind of like, a lot of times in a positive sense for the Hanged Man, this is accepting that things are in transition. It's looking at something honestly and being like, I can't do anything right now, but life cannot, like this, life can't stay this way. This can't be a way of life. This is not going to be a way of life. I'm hoping you can see that card. There we go. It's kind of like life in transition to me. But it's at that point where it's kind of like nothing is moving, nothing's going forward, nothing's going backward. But like this person, you can't live there like that. Like that person can't just hang from that tree and live too long. Like you need water, you need food, you need to use the restroom. You know, I mean, come on, can't live there. And I feel like the reason, the positive aspects of this is to realize this moment is not permanent, but it's also that moment to like reevaluate and decide, like, even though this moment isn't permanent, yet I can't move anywhere, I'm free to think anything I want, and I need to think about possibilities for this to still move forward. Like, what do I need to do when I'm released from this snare, whatever the hell's going on there? That's a good moment because I'm getting that's releasing you from the Ten of Swords. One way or another, this situation has to go forward. Exactly how is that going to go forward is the question. Because I'm getting this moment, the Ten of Swords turning into the Hanged Man. I feel like you're feeling more empowered. Like, yes, can't move forward right now. Not able to do anything right now. But you're also turning into, you're going from the Hanged Man then into the Magician card. My current road was blocked. I can't go that way. But you know what? I can find another way to my destination. What do I need to do to make that happen? Do I just need to take this a different way? Do I need to approach this at a different angle? What do I need to do? Like that, and I'm also like, even though you have the Magician, and spiritually you have the High Priestess, who's somebody who balances out the good and the bad of a situation. The opposition I got was very negative. I did not like that, but not all doors are closed to me. Based on the negative reaction I got, what can I actually move forward with that won't get such a negative response? What do I know will work? I know it won't work. What other possibilities do I have to get to my goal? So I already know what doesn't work. What will work? And the Magician that's you finding a way to move forward. I don't feel like you're accepting no. I feel like you're accepting not for now. So it's not a no, it's a not right now. Now, I'm feeling you bring with the Magician, especially with the Virgo energy connecting to it. You're coming back towards your partner, and I'm noticing this Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles tend to be a positive thing for Virgo, because Pentacles, Earth, Virgo, Earth, that tends to be a positive situation. Or at least, you know, works well in some respect. That Queen of Pentacles didn't, but you know. What I'm getting here is you're bringing it back towards your partner, and you're not, like, you were just moving forward ever so slowly before, and you got an opposition on that. You're not moving forward this time, but you are starting the conversation. And you're like, alright, you got upset because I was moving forward, and I really wasn't moving forward that fast. Why? What other options are here? I feel like the Magician moving towards the Knight of Pentacles, you're trying to find, like, what will your partner move forward on? What are they willing to move forward on? The Knight is somebody who moves. They can hold the line. That's definitely somebody who can hold the line and just stay at the same level. But they definitely can move forward too. It's just when they move forward slowly. So it's like, is this just going to like stagnate and stay here and not go any farther, or are we going to progress? And I'm feeling like you're starting conversations, because you're kind of looking at it like, well, I was moving forward even though it was very so slowly, but I was like, because I was moving forward, that seemed to get a very negative reaction, even though it wasn't really that much. I need to, you know, see what is my partner willing to move forward on, or why were they so opposed? Because I don't feel like that was really searched out before. And I'm getting that's what this is turning out to be. Because I'm getting spiritually, your partner has the King of Swords. They're telling you the truth about where they stand and why. And is it a not for now or is it not at all? What is the truth there? Because you need to find out, and I'm getting you're using this magician energy, is the knight just holding the line and never going to move? He's just going to defend the castle at that certain line, or is he going to progress forward and go out there and get what needs to happen? It's very awkward for this to feel like, see, because I feel like the magician isn't just about communication, but it's about finding what needs to be unearthed to get the situation moving forward, and it's using that to get it to move forward. There's a lot going on with the magician. So I feel like that's the beginning part of the magician's repertoire you're using, is communication, to find out what's opposing me, what's really opposing me, because I can't move around it if I don't know what's really there. So that's the first step. This magician energy is probably going to stick with you for a while to get what you want. What makes things good or better for your partner? I feel like they're going to give in to what you want. But I'm getting that they don't really want it. I've got the Six of Swords with the Nine of Swords. I don't feel like they really want the same thing you do. But I'm getting the Six of Swords is like they're backing off and they're not blocking you from getting what you want. But I'm getting they don't really want it at the same time. They want to keep you in their life, but they're feeling like if they keep blocking you from this could damage the relationship. So I feel like they're walking away from barring you from moving forward, so you are starting to get what you want. But I also feel like they don't really want this to happen. And the reason this makes things better is because I feel like this is not a bad thing for the relationship. It's just currently your partner's not seeing where this is going to be a good thing for them. So they're not seeing the benefit of it right now. But I don't get that this is a bad thing for the relationship. Your partner's just, it's almost like, I don't know if I want to go on that analogy, but I guess I could. Almost like you want to have a child and they don't right now. But then they're going to give in to this. And it's not a bad thing. They're just not seeing how that's a good thing at the moment. They're just not, it's almost like either they're not ready to be a parent, or they're not ready for another child. They don't think they are. But like, I'm getting down the road, that's going to change. But they're not feeling that way right now, just to be honest. That's what I'm feeling. But they're giving in. I feel like they're giving in. Done? Okay. Okay, we didn't do the oracle cards, but I went through the whole thing. I don't know, it just came out. So I don't want to muddy up the situation and add in something and just try to, we're going to leave those where they are. Sorry about that. Let's do Virgo singles. Messages for single Virgos. Positive information that empowers them, shows them the truth of what's going on, and helps them move in a direction that they want to move in. You got the Page of Wands at the end, which makes me feel like this situation just seems to be moving forward on its own momentum. That's good. Let's see if we can do some of these. And it's funny, I noticed I said positive information. You got two cards here that are, I've never seen them come through positively. Let's put it that way. We'll see what that has to do with things. Now, Virgo single, you also have the Magician where you're standing. You have the Magician power going to your advantage, which is shaping the situation the way you want it. But I almost feel like this has to be more of a, is it the way you want it? Something is, we'll see how this goes. Because I feel like you're the one who's actually moving things forward, actually. It's like you're on a slow path and you're moving things forward and you just keep continuing on. You're moving things forward. I feel that. Now, the Five of Pentacles at the bottom, it's showing me that the situation is lacking something. It's lacking something. Stability seems to be the first thing I'm coming towards. It's almost like it's flitting in and out is what I'm getting. And part of this is like the social connection you have with this person. I'm getting the Three of Cups in the past. The way you've come across this person or the way they're interacting with your life, it just feels like they're flitting in and out. It doesn't seem like they're stable. It feels like they're flitting in and out. And I'm getting currently, like this is how it's been coming up to this moment. Currently, you've got the Six of Pentacles with the Three of Wands. I feel like you're going along with it for now, but that Three of Wands is telling me I feel like you're going to kind of like. Now, are you going forward or going on? Because I kind of feel like you're moving on from it. Because your thoughts are here with the Six of Cups, excuse me, which is a history card. You're thinking about how this has been. And I feel like you're trying to be giving to the situation, but I feel like you're already, it feels like you're going to move on from it, but I don't feel like you're committed to it right off the bat. But I feel like you're kind of like starting to try to wean it off or drop hints to this person that this isn't working. I feel like you're actually addressing, like, you know, you just kind of flit in and out, and that's not good for my life. Like, if you're not going to really be around more regularly, I just don't see how we could make anything out of this. And I'm getting that Three of Wands. It's kind of like you're giving this person, almost like you're giving them notice. Like, you know, what I'm seeing so far, I don't think this is going to work. But you're being gracious about it. So you're not just kind of like slamming the door and saying we're done. You're talking with them and you're letting them know, you know, what I've seen so far, I'm really not convinced this really has a chance. And is this you or both of you? Both. You both seem to be watching each other. And I'm getting this is more like trying to absorb each other. The other person is watching you and trying to see how they really, seeing how you live your life is actually what I'm getting. I feel like they're flitting in and out, but they're paying attention to what you say. They do seem a bit invested. You seem to be paying attention also, but I feel like you're noticing more about the patterns and like how they're flitting in and out, mostly. I feel like that's really having a negative effect here, I gotta be honest. That feels very strong to me, like that's having a very negative effect. Because to you, that's unreliable. That's how it's connecting. If this reading is hitting, this person flits in and out, and you're just kind of like, what do you just kind of blow around with the wind? Like, what can you really build with that? I feel like it just doesn't work for you. I'm not saying this person is bad, because I don't want that. I think that's unfair to say. But the way that they run their life, you're just kind of like, to you, it's not cool. You don't like it. Okay. Granted, general read as long as it hits with you. What you're coming up to next is the Eight of Cups. You're feeling it's better to move on. And because you're feeling if this person gets any closer to you, you might get stuck in a situation that's just not good for your life. You just don't, you're not feeling stability with this person. And that's what I'm getting. It feels like it's coming down to that. You're not feeling stability. It's not about the passion. It's about the flitting in and out. And you're just kind of like, I don't like this just once in a while. I don't know when to expect you. I don't like that. And the darkest fears with the Eight of Cups is like you feel like it's better to let it go and move on. Head out in a different direction. Head out towards something else. There's other things out there. I don't feel like you're having any animosity. I just like, you're like, this isn't going to work for me. And the darkest fears is telling me you're jumping to that conclusion that this is how this person is. The question is this how this person is at this point in the game, or is that how they run their life? That's the question. Now, this person, because I feel you're moving on from it, I do. They got the Ten of Swords with the Just Breathe. Like, I'm getting, they're trying to change your mind with the Just Breathe, and they're very upset that you don't want to do this anymore. Because I feel like you're giving them notice at one point, and then later on down the road, you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I feel like you're telling them no. So for whatever you were doing up to this point, when you gave them notice, like, you might be going along with that for like a couple more dates, but then you're going to be like, you know what, I don't want to see you anymore. And I feel like you might be just kind of brushing them off a couple times, and then they're like, well, when are we going to see each other? And you're like, I don't think we should see each other anymore. The Ten of Swords with the Just Breathe is like, it makes me feel like they're upset, very upset about this, very devastated, and they're trying to change your mind. Now, where this is ending, you don't like hurting somebody's feelings. You don't like breaking somebody's heart. That's not a good time for you. I don't feel like that's a good time for you at all. I'm getting the Three of Swords is like, I feel like you feel bad that you're hurting, that this person is hurting over this. And I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune with the Three of Swords is like, you realize, to you, this is what's best, and something like this won't last. And I'm getting the Throat Chakra is like, you're communicating with this person, like they have other chances out there, they'll find somebody else. And you're just explaining, I just don't think we match. The Three of Swords for you, though, is because I feel like you're feeling bad that you hurt, that they're hurting. I mean, I feel like you might be looking at it as if you hurt their feelings, but you're not trying to. You're just being honest, and you got to do what's best for you. It's not, you're not trying to do anything to hurt anybody's feelings. It's not what this is about. But I feel like you're sticking to your guns. And with the Throat Chakra here, I feel like that's almost like saying, make sure you communicate your truth, and you should be fine. The Wheel turns after this. What does that mean? I'm getting like you're going to find, like, I'm getting there's a more home-centered person coming towards you. Which is weird. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, it's a general read, but, you know. I'm getting there's somebody else. I'm feeling like you're going towards somebody else. And I'm getting the Wheel. You're not going to worry about this that long. I feel like you're going to move on fairly quickly. We good? Okay. I'm going to end that there. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email. James4astral@gmail.com. That's James4astral@gmail.com. Thank you.